For 15 years, Weather Trends has been thinking differently, using math and statistics rather than physics-based traditional meteorology. Our year-ahead accuracy is unparalleled in the weather world. Hundreds of Fortune 1000 companies have made millions upon millions of dollars by relying on our technology to help them be proactive, not reactive to the volatility of weather. A few years ago, we made the decision to extend our services to farmers. Today, we have thousands of farmer clients using our proprietary year-ahead weather intelligence, helping them make the right decisions. While we appreciate all of our clients, we can say without reservation, we consider the farmer our friend, our family. And today we're rolling out a special addition to our arsenal that is the holy grail for farmers. We call it FarmCast.
It's instant gratification of anything a farmer can think of asking, he can get. You just cannot get this anywhere else. It does not exist anywhere on the planet,
While we're mightily proud of our award-winning website that brings our farmers all the information they need, we wanted to take things a step further.
What we've heard is that, again, we understand some of you, don't necessarily want to jump on a website, every day. We've now come out with this FarmCast daily email report. We know you all got smartphones, tablets, we can all read a PDF on our phones and tablets, and now you can get this every day. And here's what this will tell you every single day.
We'll have more specifics on the launch of this fantastic tool in just a bit. For now, we want to show you proof that our way is the best way. We like to say seeing is believing, believing is seeing. Back in the fall of 2015, we made our call, our bold predictions, as we rolled out our Seeds of Success video series, episodes 1, 2, and 3. We saw what was going to happen. Without an accurate year-ahead weather forecast, it's impossible to see what's going to happen with the commodity markets. We saw what was going to happen, and it's happened, or is happening. We're still shaking our heads at the CEO of Cargill, who was spouting gloom and doom just a few months ago. Oops, should have listened to us.
Well, again, I just didn't see it coming. So he's talking about the gloom and the storm clouds for the commodity markets and how they're collapsing. We realize what we do for farmers is kind of unheard of. Year-ahead forecasting by week for my farm, temp, rainfall, snowfall trends. It's just unheard of. We put it all out there. We wanted the ag community to understand what we really do, and we put it out there last fall, predicting a lot of things. Argentina flood started this soybean rally in March. So they wiped out their crops underwater during harvest, and that started this rally back on 1 March. If you look at the Brazil, we talked about the scorching hot drought that was going to hit them in April in pollination for their pollination phase, and that happened. Hottest, driest in 11 years. Some areas the hottest, driest in 25 years. Only for about a 4-week stretch, but during pollination, that's the end of the world. So again, that started the late March, April, rally for corn. Let's look at what happened here in the States. We're frost and freeze in May. Nobody believed that was going to happen. Guess what? It happened mid-month. We had frost and freeze. We had snow in Pennsylvania and the Great Lakes. So unheard of, to have that late. Some replanting because it was just too wet, as we talked about in Seeds 1. Go look at the ocean temperatures now compared to what happened last year. Night and day difference. You're seeing a classic La Nina signature already. India goes from a 2-year drought to the second wettest start, I think, in 15 years to their monsoon season here in, end of May, June. The hurricane season, right? Again, we're out there with one of the, Seeds 3, talking about one of the most active hurricane seasons in over a decade. We've had 3 named storms so far this year. That's off to the fastest start in 165 years. The big thing now is just, the heat and very dry conditions that are going to happen to the U.S. Corn Belt during our pollination phase in June, July, August time frame. So again, when we put it out there at $6 corn last fall, I think we gave a lot of farmers hope. There were a lot of farmers that were hearing $2.50, $3 corn, or $3.60 from the USDA, and that there was kind of a lot of no hope. We're not about building hope. We're about building, this is what we do for a living, and have been doing very well for big corporate America. And now we're doing it for farmers, and I think farmers are seeing the value of, this statistical climate cycle approach at Weather Trends works. Anybody making a prediction on commodities that does not have an accurate forward look at the weather is worthless. It's complete guessing. Okay, we're not guessing because we've been doing this for 15 years. Oh, by the way, Captain Kirk's been doing it for 26 years. And I just enjoy, working with the farmers that, their livelihood depends on this. Weather drives the crop, period.
As promised, here it is, FarmCast, A 4-page report in your inbox every morning with all the particulars to give farmers timely information critical to your livelihood. The shiny new toy of which we are most proud is on page 4, the Growing Degree Day ticker.
Page 4 shows this Growing Degree Day corn development tracker, and it lists the key growing degree days from 500 GDDs to 1,500 when you get pollen shed, to 2,000 when you get denting, and 2,750 when you're at maturity. And then for farmers that are real lucky, they can get out to 3,500 growing degree days, for harvest. But what this will do is it'll tell you explicitly the date likely for pollen shed would be 10 July in this particular location based on when you planted. Or my denting date is going to be 3 August. My maturity is on 20 August, and I'm reaching 3,500 on 22 September. How much cumulative rainfall have I had since I'm planted? And it tracks that as well. And again, part is up to the point of actual, and then the rest is forecast. When the farmer knows of each of those critical phases, if he just knows those dates, that's holy grail to a farmer. All right, so he knows exactly what to do, when to watch, what to do based on those. That one little tiny ticker, in theory, is the holy grail for millions of farmers.
Our relationship with farmers continues to grow today, and Weather Trends is committed to serving farmers around the world, one farmer at a time.
I guess the reason I really enjoy working with farmers is that it's a group of people that their livelihoods depend on it. Yeah, I help big, huge retail and Wall Street make hundreds of millions of dollars, and probably billions of dollars at this point. Don't get excited about that. I do get very excited when I help a farmer who made $100,000 or $200,000. I had one guy actually tell me, he says, Bill, I'm able to buy my wife a new house because of your forecast. I was blown away by that comment that I just got here in early June. We're helping thousands. We need to be helping, I think there's 2.8 million in the United States that would benefit from what we do, and I mean that sincerely.